Welcome to Dexon Photography. Yesterday we have taken a look at the images I took on the weekend. My project was to photograph 101 people on one weekend on the streets anywhere in Hamburg. So I now edited the images. I selected 3,441 images and edited them just. So let's take a look again. I had a friend with me who filmed these shootings. So like this. Now my friend was on the phone right here. So I had the camera in my hand and I talked to this girl here. She was just standing here. And wherever I talk to the people, there I will photograph them. I will not go anywhere else. So then we moved here and I saw these two girls. You see it was raining and my experience is that you don't need any weather for photography. I don't think that sun is better than rain, and I think it can work with any weather. I never had the experience that a picture didn't work because of the weather. So I just wanted to show you some of the videos, how I talk to the people and how I then photograph them right where I meet them. And let's take a look at the pictures. Now, all these pictures are edited today, 3,500 nearly, and it took a couple of hours, I think 4 hours, 4 to 4.5 hours to edit all these images. I edit all images in way under 20 seconds with the 20-second editing workflow by Dexon. And if you like to have images like this from the editing standpoint, you will get images like this edited with the 20-second editing workflow. And you can have these images like this in under 20 seconds, even after 1 day. So after 1 day, your images might look like this from the editing side. Okay, I've selected 3,500 and I could have selected less. I also could have selected more. There were many pictures that I didn't edit, although they were really nice. And I often take many pictures of the same moment. You see it here. These images are all very similar, but I think they're all really nice. Many emotions. To me, photography is about capturing emotions. And if I get that right, capturing emotions, it doesn't really matter what the background is. It doesn't really matter how the weather is. When the emotion is there, it overcovers everything else. Now, if you don't get great emotions in the picture, you better have a great background or a great setup. But if you have emotions in it, I think you don't need a background. You can use any background there is. And I use here the 50mm 1.8 STM lens, one of my favorite lenses. It's the cheapest lens that you can buy for any camera, unless you buy manual lenses or the Yongnuo lenses. But for 100 euros, this is what you get image quality wise. And it's really great quality. I'm shooting at f1 2.2, 2.5, and I'm always fascinated by the images I get. I also had a second lens with me, the 135mm lens. You see it here. I nearly all the time shoot it at f2.0, and we get a really nice blurry background. I need more space between me and the person I photograph, but I get really nice images. So she was with her mother, and I just took some pictures of both of them. Okay, let's just skip a little bit further. I just thought yesterday I showed you the images unedited, and now I thought let's take a look at the images edited. And now here, for example, are the pictures. We just looked at the video. We just looked at the video with the dog. Now these pictures might take a while to render, so if it takes a moment until you see it properly, like now. And I think photography works everywhere. All I need for the pictures I take are people. So whenever I am in a place where there are people, I can work as a photographer. Now, I also believe that if you want to make that your profession, you have to have a way to get clients. No client is coming to me. I have to get them. And I have to find a way how we make a photo shoot. And the best way for me is just to say, hi, I'm a photographer. If you like, we can take a shooting and you can buy the images. Then I give them a piece of paper and they buy the images. And now I filmed all these shootings, so all the images are for free. I pay for them. To me, success means giving value to others, giving joy to other people. So when I, with my camera, can give joy to others, I am very successful. And on this weekend, we took about 10,000 images of strangers in the streets of Hamburg at any weather. And that was really successful. Now, it costs me a lot of money. I don't make any money. Joachim filmed me on Friday. Another friend was filming me on Saturday. I gave them also money for their help. I have to pay rent and insurance, but I'm glad to pay because it's a project I'm proud of, and I believe the reward from work is not money, it's a feeling. And one of the feelings is pride. So when you do great work, what you will leave with that work is a feeling of pride, and you have built up character. You build up character when you do something that you're proud of. And I believe work is a powerful tool that can help you create the person you like to be. Now you can talk to anybody on the streets. If they're beautiful or not, you decide. You can talk to anybody. And maybe with these photo shoots, I inspire you to do the same. You will encounter much of love on the streets, many laughter, and you will have a lot of adrenaline going through your heart. Because whenever I talk to somebody on the streets, I can fail, but I know I can only win where I can fail. I don't have an everyday life job where I go to and leave and everything is fine. I choose situations in which I fail and which I fail greatly, because then when it works, I have a great feeling of success. If I plan a shooting, it's nearly obvious that it will work, and the feeling of success is not so great because I have time to plan. But not having the time to plan and not having any influence on the weather and not having any influence on the place where we shoot, on the location, and not knowing the people and them not being prepared, that is chaos. And to me, I am the most successful in chaos, and I get the greatest feelings when I am doing what I love in chaos. And when you take a look at the images, I don't think you see the bad weather. You don't really see that it was raining. And I found what I love with the camera in my hand. And this is what I do nearly every day. I photograph about 500 people a month on a regular basis. And many afterwards come to me for weddings, for portraits, for business shootings, for children photography. And so nobody comes to me over my website. Everybody who I photograph later on, I photograph because I met them somewhere personally. Now here's a picture of the weather that day. Now it was raining. Sometimes there were not many people out there, but there are places where the people then stand below and then you talk to them below. Now what I also find great with the Canon 6D, that is the camera I use, is the battery. I had one battery and took over 4,000 images with one battery and still had battery left. Then was the second day. This was still at home here through the look through our window. These girls talk to me actually on the train. One is getting married and they all go out on the streets to sell some stuff. And they want to make some money, and they wanted me to buy something, and I said, if you like, I can take some pictures of you. And I think they also got really nice. Now, I always take pictures wherever I meet the people. I don't go somewhere else. It's always right there. And it's a great training for me to be prepared for weddings, because on weddings, I am also on any place at any time, and I don't have any influence on the weather or the sun or the rain. And so I just learn to work where I am with what I have. This is the second day, the Saturday. I had the Canon 135mm lens as well, and the Sigma 35 art lens. And I would just go through it quickly, so just to give you an impression of the images. Now, yesterday we took a look at the images straight out of the camera, also in Lightroom, the raw files unedited. Now they are edited, and you can also edit like this. I made a video course with 3 DVDs over 20 gigabyte. And I added over 100 images in front of you in Lightroom, and you get all the presets, you get all the pictures I added in RAW, so you can edit them as well. And the promise is you will edit all images in under 20 seconds, and that even after 1 day. So when you get the editing workflow, the 20-second editing workflow by Duxon, your images will look like this here in Lightroom. With less than 20 seconds of editing. And actually it takes much less time. In the video course as well, in the end I edit an image like this in 4 seconds. And it doesn't really matter how it looked before. It can be very dark, it can be too bright, it can be bad color, and there is not one image I edit that takes longer than 20 seconds. And actually, right now, it's about 5 to 6 seconds for one image. And this is what you can get in a couple of hours in 1 day, even with 3,000 images edited. So I just wanted to show you the images straight when I have them finished editing. And as we filmed, now this is Fabian. Fabian filmed me the second day on Saturday. As we filmed all these shootings, you will find the shootings and how I approach the people. You will find these videos on my YouTube channel coming in the following weeks. If you want to see videos now, you will find about 900 videos from real photography shootings on my YouTube channel, Duxon Photography. And yeah, please leave a comment if you like it. You can also share it on Facebook with your friends if you think this is something that's if you liked it. And I just want to give joy. I want to show people what is possible, what can happen when you talk to strangers on the streets. Now on Sunday I just went through the city with my bike and took also pictures of the cityscapes, the buildings. Here's my bike, but also talked to people on the streets when I met some. So many buildings here in Hamburg. Let me just skip through it. Up. For example, I met these two. I was just going with my bike and saw this couple and thought it's a nice. Why not? Then this couple, and yeah, you see, I think if you do it like this, to me, I think the market is forever. I can have a great life with my camera in my hand and make money everywhere I am. All I need is people, and obviously the mindset that they will like me, they like to spend time with me, that I can take great pictures of them. And when that is your mindset, every day is an opportunity out on the streets, in any town, in any country, with any weather, to make a great living with what you love to do. And to me, it's photography. It's what I love to do, what I would also pay for. And on that weekend, I did pay for all the pictures. I paid for all the shootings, and everybody gets all images in high resolution for free. And I get nothing for it. I just get a great emotion of it, great pride, a great project, and hopefully I can inspire others to do something not only for yourself but also for others. And I know from experience many opportunities are coming from this weekend afterwards. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much.